T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, lovely people. I hope you're well and welcome back to Kopish. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. A live match preview: Liverpool versus Leicester City on Boxing Day. People, it's the festive period, 1 day away from Christmas and then 2 days away from another league game where we look to extend our league at the top of the table and keep the momentum going after a phenomenal win. Sorry, Positive Scouser. I just caught the comment out of the corner of my eye. How can you say oh no like that? Like, what we're not aiming for the best here? Do you know what? Shout out to Matt and Drift. Obviously, I wasn't able to do the show yesterday because of my daughter's birthday. I'm banned from saying the Q word. Also, I watched a show where, you know, they were saying it's not impossible, but it's close to impossible to do it. Nothing's impossible. I was told the treble was impossible. It's been done twice. If you think I'm not going to think that we can do it until it's mathematically impossible, then by this time, people, you don't know me. You don't know me. And if you don't know me by now, like Teddy Pendergrass said, you will never know me. People, I believe we can do it. If you don't believe we can do it, that's fine. I believe we can do it, innit? Big up to my brother Enz in the chat. Go and subscribe to Football with Enz. Please do that as soon as possible, people. But now, big up to everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the lovely birthday wishes as well for little Alonso. It's really appreciated. First birthday. And yeah, it was a good one. Unfortunately, did miss the show yesterday, though, but I'm halfway through it. And Matt and Drift, as always, put on a great show for you guys. Speaking of putting on a great show, Liverpool Football Club did that in London, North London to be exact, against Spurs, and looked every bit of champions as you could be. Not the first time we've been leaders at Christmas. Sometimes we've gone, well, once we've gone on to win it, other times, unfortunately, we haven't. Hopefully we can be top at New Year's, which we should be in theory, barring anything crazy. Well, we will be top at New Year's. How far ahead will we be of the pack, though? And that is what remains to be seen. I think this is a massive game. And why I think this is a massive game, I take you back to 2019. Liverpool Football Club, this time of the reverse fixture, travelled to Leicester City after Christmas. Leicester at the time was second in the league. And we all unanimously almost said that if we win this game, then the league's kind of ours. We went there and we put on an absolute clinic. We won the game 4-0 and were absolutely sensational. And that was the day when man like Matt called me. And for about 1 minute, we both just sat there laughing on the phone before we even said hello, because we both said the league's ours and the league's done. Shout out to my barber from Icon Barbers, Vinny. He keeps on asking me, Cal, why don't you think we're going to win the league? And I keep on saying, honestly, let me see what happens on the 1st of January. Let me see what happens after we get through the Tottenham and Leicester games. So I know I'm going to be hearing from him on the 1st of January. I know I'll probably hear from him actually on the 29th after we get through Leicester and then West Ham. Listen, if we're still top of the league by a good points tally, at that point, we have to start backing our team. We have to. And you know what? This is why this game is so important as well. Because I think everyone will look at that Tottenham game and go, you know, we just packed 6 past Tottenham. Leicester are 17th in the league, not as good as Tottenham, obviously. Should be doing the same to them. I want to. This is where I'm going to be mature and sensible. Leicester aren't going to be as naive as Spurs. For all the credit I give Liverpool against Spurs, I have to look at Spurs and go, they are one of the most naive teams of football players I've seen, and a manager who is so stubborn, it's unreal. The moment you see Trent in the first couple of minutes start spraying passes. As a defense, you're meant to go, let's concede some of the pitch. Let's drop back 10 yards because this guy's going to keep on pinging it over and we can't do anything about it. You cannot do anything about Trent when he's got that amount of time and space on the ball because he's going to, when he's in that mode, he's unplayable. But Spurs kept persisting with the high line when we've got quick players and smart players who are going behind. Leicester aren't going to be that. We're going to go from two polar opposites. One team who plays right on the edge of their half to one team who is going to be boxed in and defending deep, in my opinion, trying to hit us on the counter-attack. We have to be vigilant and careful in this game. Do I think we're going to win it? Spoiler alert, yes, I do. Should we be winning this game? Absolutely, we should be winning this game. If we don't, it'll be a travesty. And I think that Nottingham Forest game doesn't look like a bad result now on the face of things. I know Slot will disagree with me, and that's why I love Slot, because he's a winner. And am I annoyed at that result? Yes. But it doesn't look like a terrible result now because Forest are doing what they're doing so far this season. But we're Liverpool Football Club, and we are the best team in the league right now. The table doesn't lie, and we have outperformed the rest of this league. Champions League table doesn't lie, and we've outperformed the rest of the teams in the Champions League. We should be going and battering Leicester. And I'm not saying it has to be a high-scoring game, but we should be battering them in sense of we come off that pitch and we go, you know, we were comfortable today. It might only be a couple goals or a few goals in it, but we're comfortable today. We never looked like we were losing that game. We never looked in doubt. We are flipping Liverpool Football Club. And I expect us to do that. What makes this period difficult, though, is this game is smack bang in between the two London games. So obviously we dispatched Spurs. West Ham's going to be a very difficult game as well. Even though they're not in great form, they always do put up a good fight against us at Upton Park. Well, the London Stadium now. So the questions now become, how do we navigate this game? Because we all expect to win, but we've still got to go out there and do what we got to do. So I will share my screen with you guys, and I've taken the liberty of filling in some of the blanks so far. Who I think will start. I'll add Salah because I think Salah will definitely start. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree. And I've got to switch screens here, so bear with me. Alisson, I think, starts in goal. The back four is the same as what it was. I think we do see Tsimikas come off the bench, maybe to give Robbo some rest. And I think we see Kwanzaa come off the bench and Trent maybe come off to get a bit of break. I wouldn't even mind if Virgil came off for a little bit of a break. In midfield, I think it'll be Gravenberch. I'm going to go McAllister next to him because McAllister did have a break with the suspension. And we saw the guy look like an absolute pit bull the other day. In the 10, though, and again, you know, my flow when it comes to Szoboszlai, I think he's been good this season. In the last month or so, he's been excellent. The last month and a half, he's been excellent. This is a Sobbo that me and Matt were talking about. This is a Sobbo that me and Matt were bigging up, saying that this is the guy we need at Liverpool Football Club. And he's been doing the business. However, we also see how much running he does. We also saw how much running he did against Tottenham. There was a time where he was covering right back and he got in a little tangle with Son. That's our number 10 doing that, guys. I rate Odegaard so high, people don't understand. But we'll never see Odegaard doing that at right back or left back. We see Sobbo doing that quite often. But that means you also need to protect him from himself. Now, I know some of you will go, well, Cal, what about Elliot in the 10? He's back now and he's fit. He's not match fit yet, though. And I think starting him for 90 minutes could be a little bit neglectful. He's still young as well. Don't need to rush Elliot. He's got plenty of time on his side. And Jones, for me, has been very good this season. So I'd play Jones in the 10 for this game. And I'd bring Elliot off the bench. Right wing, it is what it is. Mr. Statistics. Call him what you want. Most statistics. Everyone but Mo Salah. You've seen that on Twitter, innit? X player has more goals except for Mo Salah. X player has more assists except for Mo Salah. He is him. He is him. So he starts. Through the middle now, I think Jota gets a start in this game. And again, for the same reason of not starting Szoboszlai, is the same reason I wouldn't start Diaz in this game. Diaz took last season's game against Spurs personally and said, "You're going to mark off my goal. Try marking off this brace." He was a man possessed. And I think we have to have a real dialogue about Diaz in the false nine position now. And I'm probably going to do a members video on it, because in my mind, about a couple months ago, I had it as Diaz maybe needs to move on in the summer. I also thought he would move on, because I know Barca are interested in his dream is to play for Barcelona. Right now, we may have a conversation. We might not need a striker, guys, if Diaz and Jota are able to interchange with that number 9 position. But for that reason, I don't think Diaz starts, because he did so much running and he may need some rest before the West Ham game. And then on the left, look, he can be frustrating. He can be Mr. Cutting or Cutting Cody. But one thing the guy gives you is intelligence, and he knows what to do 9 times out of 10 when he's in front of goal. Gakpo, I want to come out and say, I know I've been a harsh critic of Gakpo, and I'll probably still be harsh with Gakpo. And the reason I'm harsh with Gakpo is because I know he can do better a lot of the time. Cody's a very vital member of this squad. Can he be upgraded on? Are there better left wingers and better players than Gakpo? Yeah, there are. But in terms of what you need for squad depth, Cody's the guy, man. Cody's the guy. And look, I know I joke and laugh and stuff like that, and I'm going to say it, man to man, all seriousness, I apologize for some of the Cody Gakpo slander. In terms of squad, yeah, we need Cody. And he's proving it. Big up Cody. Obviously, I know Cody's had his supporters from day one. You guys are justified, and you guys have been, verified on this. People like me have been critics. You won me over, man. You won me over. Still don't think you should be the first name on the team sheet if everyone's fit and all that, but you've won me over. You deserve to be in this squad. Absolutely. Again, the Nunes slander, I don't think I slander Nunes, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think I slander Gakpo. I think I'm critical of his gameplay. I don't think I slander Nunes, but I'm not going to change my thoughts on Nunes, if I'm going to be honest. I sit where I sit with that one. But that would be my starting 11, people. It would be, and I'll read that from the top. It would be Becker in goal, Trent right back, Gomez and Virgil centre back pairing, and Robbo left back, who again, Robbo I thought had a really good game against Spurs, was at fault for one of the goals, but so was Virgil. And I don't think anyone can say Virgil had a bad game. McAllister also at fault for one of the goals, but I thought he was arguably the best player on the pitch at one stage. McAllister and Grav in the pivot, the Egyptian King on the right, Jones in the 10, Gakpo on the left, and Dio goal, Jota through the middle. So yes, I would start Jota in this game only because Diaz did so much running. It's a quick turnaround between the games, and we've got the West Ham game where I think it will be better suited for us to start Szoboszlai and Diaz in that game. So that's my thoughts on that. Just going to go through some of your comments, people, before I give my score predictions. First and foremost, guys, please do smash that like button. It's Christmas, people, man. It's Christmas. Smash that like button. A nice little present would be to get 1,000 likes on this preview video. I know it might not get as many views because everyone's rushing around getting ready for Christmas, as am I. This is why this is just a quick one today. So please do smash that like button if you haven't. Right, let me help some of these comments. Big up Andre. Smooth segue Sanson. I like that. I'm going to use that. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Shout out to Blatant Red TV. Big up yourself. Honeymoon period is over for Rude. Let's hope so. Let's absolutely hope so. He's made a decent start at Leicester, but yeah, let's hope the honeymoon period is over and we do what we got to do. Shout out to Jack. I was on his channel earlier. And we had a good little chop up about Leicester and Liverpool. Allier Vardy rumours that he might not be available. Fair enough. That would be helpful to us. Again, you know my thoughts on this. Do you know what? That is something I want to touch on. Guys, I know Bukayo Saka got injured recently. And I don't think that I'm really speaking to many people in the community. But as someone, like along with Matt and Drift, who has a platform, I do think sometimes we should use our platform and try and promote a positive message or the right message. Liverpool fans, if you're out there and you're celebrating Saka getting injured, do better, man. Do better. we don't celebrate another team's injuries. Just like we get annoyed when players and so when rival fans celebrate our players getting injured, we don't do that. Is it advantageous that he's not available for Arsenal, whether it be through suspension or injury? Yeah, it is. But we don't wish injury and we don't celebrate injury. We don't do that. We don't do that, man. We're better than that. We're better than that. I know some sections of Arsenal fans, you know, were laughing at Konate and they clap back at ignore them fans. Don't even give them the time of day. Remember, people get paid off Twitter for engagement and all that. Those accounts that, you know, incite that sort of hate and those sort of celebrations, don't even acknowledge them. If you don't acknowledge them, they don't get paid for it. They want you to click on it and respond and comment and all that. It puts money in their pocket. You know how you hurt those people? You block them or you ignore them. Don't even give them the time of the day. We are better than that. We don't celebrate other players getting injured from rival clubs. You know why? Because we're Liverpool. We believe in ourselves. Whether they got Saka or not, we believe in our team. They've got Saka, we've got Salah. How about that? We don't need to wish injury on any of their players. We don't need to wish injury on Saka. And we definitely don't celebrate. So I know I'm not even speaking to the majority, but for the few minority who think they can do that, we don't do that around there. We're better than that. We're better than that. So let's move on from there. But the Leicester City game, I think we win the game. I'm going with 3-1. I think it's comfortable. And the reason why I'm going with conceding a goal, because Leicester always seem to score at Anfield for whatever reason. If Vardy's out, then I'm going 3-0. If Vardy's playing, I see him getting a goal some way, shape or form. It's just who he is, man. He just seems to get bloody goals. So I'm going 3-1 for the game. We will be doing a watch along for the game, guys, on Boxing Day. So make sure you join us. The game kicks off at 8 p.m. UK time. That is 8 p.m. UK time, if I'm not mistaken. You know, let me just double check that. I just spoke about using a platform for good, and I could be giving you guys the wrong time. I'm almost certain it's 8 p.m. I'm correct. It's 8 p.m. For anyone in the UK, it's on Prime Video. It's on Prime Video. So as I said, I'm going 3-0 Liverpool if Vardy's not playing. 3-1 if Vardy is playing, people. Big up to Matt and Drift for covering the show yesterday. People, smash the like button if you haven't already. We'll be back on the 26th on Boxing Day. But before that, people, it is Christmas. I want you to hold and hug your loved ones. Have a fantastic Christmas. I know we've got people in the community who follow other faiths like Islam, etc., who don't follow and celebrate Christmas. But even still, if you're off work, enjoy the time, spend it with your loved ones. Enjoy the day, people. Enjoy the period. You know, life is short. So when we do get a chance to spend it with family and enjoy ourselves, let's do that. So people have a fantastic Christmas or a holiday celebration. And until we see you on Boxing Day, people, enough love to you all. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, around, people. Take care.